If there is any healthy relationship between China and Taiwan, it should be condensed into two sentences. The world will change because of China, and China can evolve because of Taiwan. At the political level, Taipei and Beijing are currently fighting. However, if the time scale is extended to 20, 30, or even 50 years, at the civilized level, Taiwan is actually the stem cell of the future civilization of China, regardless of bilateral political relations. If Beijing is smart, it should look at Taiwan right now, and if Taipei is smart, it should look at China at this time. What is China look at Taiwan? Beijing's current Chinese dream is called the Great Rejuvenation of the Chinese nation, and I have repeatedly pointed out that this is a wrong, at least a narrow interpretation. Because the concept of rejuvenation is to return to a certain history, the essence is backward-looking. Where will the revival go back to? The Spring and Autumn period and the Warring States period and the Pre-Qing period. It was a wartime of division. The Han and Tang's unification flourishing age. It was an era when the northern and northwestern Hu people's thoughts and technologies were imported into China. Revival to the Mongolian Yuan era. It was a part of the Mongol Empire. Or revival to the Great Ming Dynasty. That is an era full of Dongcheng, Xicheng, eunuchs, and the Jin Yi Wei. Again, revival to the era of the Qing dynasty. The Qing was a loose empire in which the Manchus, Mongolians and Tibetans sat on equal terms while the Han people were second-class citizens. Therefore, the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation is a false proposition in the wrong direction. If we want to give today's China an expectation, the correct and scientific statement should be the great evolution of Chinese civilization. Because evolution is a forward-looking concept, and anchoring in the concept of civilization is far more advanced than anchoring in the concept of nation. Under the concept of the evolution of civilization, China is bound to go through a difficult process from centralization to rule of law, from control to openness, and from monism to pluralism. May I ask if there are any other countries in the world other than Taiwan that can provide positive and negative experiences that suit China's national conditions? So, Taiwan is the stem cell of the evolution of Chinese civilization. Anyone who cannot see this cannot be called a man of insight. Then, what does Taiwan look at China? This is a twofold meaning. First of all, Taiwan is 200 kilometers away from China, a geographic fact of the past, today and for the next millennium. Whatever you like it or not, Taiwan has to deal with China. In this must situation, Taiwan is no different from South Korea, Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, or even Japan. The People's Republic of China is bordered by more than 30 countries within a distance of 200 kilometers from East, West, North, South, and Central Asia. None of these countries can ignore this fact and denying oneself deal with China. It would be a joke if Taiwan thought it could survive on denying deal with China. This reason is so simple, therefore, Taiwan must look at China. It includes adapting to China's economic and social physiology, and understanding the psychological state of Chinese political rulers. The second meaning of look at China is that Taiwan must understand the truth that the Chinese Communist Party is not equal to China. This truth is too simple for Taiwanese. One example will solve it. 30 years ago, most Taiwanese thought that the Kuomintang is equal to Taiwan. However, look at this sentence today. Is it a joke? Taipei and Beijing's bilateral ruling parties, each with their own difficulties, and choose to do not see each other, so it is impossible to expect the ruling party to do so. In the words of Mr. Xi Jinping of Beijing, Taipei and Beijing regard the health of their bilateral relations as none of them are men. China is currently nailed down to its ambition that the world will change because of China. But it is unaware that the concept of Great Renaissance makes the world think that China will make the world worse rather than better. On the other side of Taiwan, however, it is totally unaware of the strategic commanding heights of great significance to the planet that China can evolve because of Taiwan. In this sense, both Taiwan and China have to say sorry to the world. Just as anything in life, to be healthy, you have to stand higher and see farther. We are looking forward to people of insight from China and Taiwan, who will take the elevator from the first floor to the 15th floor, and pull the time scale from 3 years to 30 years. Let the world will be better because of China, and China will evolve because of Taiwan.